So I just realised I haven't made a video this weekend. Got not much to make a video about. The car's pretty well ready to go. We haven't been racing, but we're racing next weekend in Horsham, 2-day show. Got a wheel that I've got a problem with, so I figured we'll fix it and see what happens, see what I find. See, she's a bit flat. It's a new wheel I bought off a mate, and get it loose. It's got a bit of a leak, but more importantly, it's really hard to get the tyre to pop onto the bead. And what I think's happening is it's actually powder coated on the inside, and that little bit of extra thickness is making it really, really hard to get on the bead. So, what I'm going to do is find out where this tyre is leaking, fix the leak, and maybe wire wheel the inside of the rim and get the powder coat off it. Make it a bit easier to pop on the bead. First things first, get this wheel off. Alright, for a start, I'll put some air in it and we'll find out where it's leaking. Normally a leak doesn't bother me too much, all these tyres tend to leak a little bit, but I figure while I'm going, we'll have a look, and if it's the bead or something I can fix easy, one of the bleeders maybe, I'll fix it up while I'm going. The worst part about these bloody tyres is with their, because they're so big, they take so long to pump up. So much air. Doesn't help that the tyre thing's not real good either. Doesn't lock on. Alright, that should do. We'll go and get the garden hose on it, see if we can find where it's leaking. Yeah, like I said, all these tyres tend to leak a little bit, but if I've got it apart and I can see where it's coming from, I can hear it, I'll fix it. There it is, right there. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. Turn around. Actually, both of them. It's actually leaking that, yeah, right there. Both those bleeders are leaking. Alright. So that answers that question. I suppose we'll rip the tyre off. I'll clean up that inner bead so the tyre seat's a bit easier. And we'll nip up those bleeders and see if we can stop them leaking. This bead lock off. Now you probably shouldn't do that, you probably should pull the valve out, but I'm lazy. And if you see that bloody tyre, after all the stuff we went through last weekend trying to get on the bead, is still not on the bead properly. That gap shouldn't be there, so that's probably not helping the situation either. But we'll get it off. I'll clean it up with a wire brush, get rid of all that powder coat. Hopefully it slips on the bead a bit easier after that. I'll bead broker. It should be easy to get off because it's on properly. Barely. Yeah, I might whiz around and clean that off. Just make it a bit easier to get on. But first, try and nip up those bleeders, put a bit of sealant on them, hopefully that'll stop them leaking. Not very tight either. Probably half the reason they're leaking. Put a bit of sealant on them, pop them back in, hopefully that'll stop it. The rubber feels alright still. Loose as. So probably could have just pulled them out and knit them up a bit, but I'll stick a bit of rubber grease on them. Yeah, that rubber's still really good. Finger full of rubber grease. Hopefully that'll sort them out. A bit tighter, hopefully that'll stop them leaking. They're only plastic, I don't want to snap them off. Alright, hopefully that'll stop those two leaking. Alright, get a wire brush and clean up this bead so it pops over a bit easier. Alright, with any luck, That'll seal up, make that tyre a little bit easier to fit. And one way to find out, I suppose. WD-40. Make the seat a bit easier. Liberal dose. All started. I love bead lock rims, they're so easy to fit. Back in the days when I used to race a girls' car, I used to have non-bead lock rims and they were a real nightmare. Alright if you're at the tyre shop with a proper tyre changer, but for me to change at home they were just a pain in the butt. These you can change. We change them at the track regularly, all the time. This tyre went on in my last video. There we go. Got to get them to seal good enough just to get a little bit of air pressure in them. Once you get a little bit of air pressure in them, they go on pretty good normally. Before I get too carried away, I might give it another dose of WD-40. Everything goes better with a bit of lube. And it's going to pop straight on this time. Hopefully. Pretty sure that's on. Looks on to me. Didn't get banged very good. Alright, we'll go and check that for leaks now and we'll see how it goes. Alright, the bleeders aren't leaking. I'll just check that back bead because I was bugger-ossing around with it. I think we're good though. No bubbles out of that. I think we're good. So that's it. That wheel's ready to run. Next weekend we've got the Blue Ribbon Sprint Wingless Classic. If you want to catch up with that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like this video if you found it helpful. We'll see you all next time.